prevention, control, better living.
Welcome back to 247 Health Matters. I'm your health coach, Dr. D. It's my pleasure to be with you once again. Today, we're going to be looking at a very, very important topic, and it's something that is relevant to this time. We'll be looking at fasting. For more than 95% of human existence, our ancestors, they were hunters and gatherers. They spent days and weeks looking for what to eat. When they eat, their body biology is such that they keep a large chunk of whatever it is in form of adipose tissue. Our ancestors, they evolved a very powerful thrifty adaptation and survival mechanisms through fasting. They had to depend on this mechanism in order for them to survive. They modeled this thrifty adaptation so perfectly, such that they were able to survive very difficult times in times of lack. The Romans frowned at breakfasts. They only ate once a day, a very large meal towards the evening time. During the medieval time, also, men only ate twice in a day, oftentimes in the afternoon, maybe early hours of the afternoon, and much later in the day. So when did we come about 3 square meal? Most people would say it just happened. No, it didn't just happen. This came during the period of the Industrial Revolution, where men needed to work longer hours, they needed to start work early, and because of that, they needed some form of food in order for them to sustain them through the very difficult day routine. And because they always work very far away from their home, then they also have a break in the afternoon, they have lunch, and then walk throughout the day to the evening and have their first big meal later in the evening. This is how the 3 square meal came about. It was not something that happened during the hunter and gatherer time, during the Roman time, during the medieval time, and even during the period of our ancestors as Africans. So fasting is common among different Abrahamic faiths. Christians, the Muslims, and the Jews. I mean, this is something that we're all accustomed to. So many people fast for religious reasons. Some other people fast because they want to lose weight. But fasting is beyond your religious obligation or because you want to lose weight. There are so many benefits that accrues when you fast. During this period of Ramadan and of course the Lent period, I feel very obligated to our Christian and Muslim brothers to talk about fasting, to look at what kind of fasting you have, what happens in your body during fasting period, and what kind of benefits accrues when you fast. And also, who should not fast, and what should you do when you want to break your fast. So it doesn't matter the reason why you fast, whether for religious reason, or you want to lose weight, or you've learned about other benefits that can accrue towards you when you fast, and that is your motivation for fasting. So we'll be looking at the different types of fasting and what kind of benefits that you will gain when you fast the right way, and also who are those who are prohibited from fasting, and what kind of fasting is dangerous, what are the red flags in fasting, and when you want to break your fast, what should you do. And also for those who have certain conditions like diabetes, hypertension, what kind of things do you need to do before you embark on your fasting? Let's look at the different kinds of fasting. We have intermittent fasting, we have time-restricted eating, then we also have long, prolonged fasting. Of course, long, prolonged fasting is a fasting that takes place over 3 days. Anything beyond 3 days will be considered a long, prolonged fasting. The time-restricted fasting, what essentially happens is that you eat only within a window period. So, and you fast outside that period. So, for example, you may say, okay, my last meal will be by 8 p.m. And from 8 p.m. till about, let's say 12 noon the following day, you are fasting. So that's what we call 16-8 method. And the longer you stretch the number of hours of fast, the better you achieve whatever metabolic benefits that accrues from fasting. The other intermittent fasting method is periodic fasting. In periodic fasting, you are fasting, let's say, for a day or two in a week. But you need to ensure that the day you are fasting are not consecutive. So meaning that if, for example, you decide to fast on Monday, and then on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, you're eating normally, then maybe on Friday, you're fasting again. So you spread that out to ensure a balance. But some do 6-to-1 method, whereas you're eating for 6 days and then you fast on a day in a week. That's another intermittent fasting method. Fasting beyond weight loss and beyond your religious obligation. In the next video, we'll be looking at all the medical benefits that accrue through fasting. And of course, before that time, the question I want to put to you is, have you engaged in any form of fasting this year? Maybe for religious or for health reasons? Please, I want to drop it in the comment section. I would like to know what kind of fasting you are engaging or you are planning to engage in early this year or maybe much later in the year. Thank you very much for being with us. Don't forget to like and share, and also hit that notification button so that you can receive more content from us. And also remember to subscribe to our channel. Till I see you again in our next episode, I remain your health coach and friend, Dr. D. Stay healthy.